Hello and welcome everybody to yet another episode of Celebrate Her Music. The Her Music campaign जो हमारे IPRS Indian Performing Rights Society जो कर रही हैं in collaboration with Dolby India and Artist Aloud is an initiative to empower, encourage and celebrate the women in music. And today for us we have with us Priya Saraiya. She's an Indian playback singer and lyricist in Bollywood. She's also a live stage singer for Bollywood and Gujarati folk songs. Priya Saraiya, also known as Priya Panchal, started singing at the age of 6. 6 साल की उम्र में उन्होंने गाना शुरू किया. And she took Hindustani classical vocal training from Gandharva Mahavidyalaya, Mumbai. She is trained in Western music from Trinity College of Music, London's branch in Mumbai. और एज अ चाइल्ड आर्टिस्ट उन्होंने म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर्स कल्याणजी आनंद जी के ग्रुप की लिटिल वंडर्स लिटिल स्टार्स जो शोज होते थे उसमें परफॉर्म किया हुआ है. ऑल एंड शीज ट्रैवल्ड ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड. उनके अंडर भी ट्रेन हुए हैं. एंड वन मोर टू ऐड टू इट इज दैट जो डुओ म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर डुओ है सचिन जिगर, शी इज मैरिड टू जिगर एंड बोथ द कपल मेक्स सम ब्रिलियंट म्यूजिक. And here we have Priya with us today. Welcome, Priya.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's an honor to be talking to you.
Same here. I'm having, I was waiting to actually speak to you on these things.
Wow.
Now, tell me one thing, Priya. How did you get into music? Right from beginning, matlab bachpan se, there was somebody in the family into music, or you were the prodigy, just go music?
No, in fact, so nobody in the family. My grandfather used to sing Garba, but it's like any other Guju family. Like, Garba is something which everybody sings in the house. But yeah, nobody in the family. I'm the only child, who is gotten so far into music. Yes. So हाँ, बचपन में दादाजी के साथ गरबा वगैरह गाने के लिए I used to go societies में जो शेरी गरबा होते थे, so उसमें जाते थे.
Yeah. So great. So music has been there as in your environment, or उसमें आप करते रहे. Great. And so does the support of the family कि करो, अगर शौक.
Yes.
And then after doing that, immediately the next step was कि आपने वो कल्याणी आनंद जी उनके साथ कैसे मिलना हुआ?
So I used to participate in a lot of school competitions, and because I was very young, I was just I think when I met Kalyanji Anand ji, I was 8.5 years old. And Kalyanji Anand ji were the judges in one of the competition. They heard me, and that's how that time unka jo show chalta tha, Little Wonders and Little Stars. So they were always looking out for new talent. And बस उनसे मुलाकात हुई, and they said कि बस चलो join करो, you are very good. Just learn some songs, and that's how actually my training started under Kalyanji uncle. Sadhna Sargam ji, Sonali Vajpayee ji, we all used to, it used to be so much fun learning music from the legends.
Yeah, it must have been like an institution with everybody into music, learning, teaching each other, all that. So साथ में रहने में एक मजा वो एक.
Yes.
And so how it used to be कि मतलब besides the shows आप लोग की ट्रेनिंग भी अलग से होती थी, है ना?
हाँ, because क्या होता था, ट्रैवल साथ में करते थे. So we used to travel like months. अफ्रीका चले गए, weekend to weekend shows कर रहे हैं, US चले गए. So remaining days of the week करना क्या है? So we used to just sit, jam, learn new things. There are so many technical things which I've learned from Anand ji bhai. कि अगर आपको playback singer बनना है तो from breathing exercises to how to hold your breath and how to say pronunciations of ph and bh and kaise mic se thoda dur jana hai. So these small little things which I don't know today's generation if they if they have such institutions where they can learn these
Yeah,
things. But
correct.
so many amazing things. We've been just blessed.
आनंद जी भाई के साथ तो अभी भी बैठो तो every time you meet him you learn something new, you know.
Yes,
इतना
yes.
एक्सपीरियंस है
And not
उनका and वो
only about
इतनी अच्छी
music.
तरह से समझाते हैं.
Yeah, and not only about music, about life also. I think,
Yes, yes.
the teachings play such an important role, even throughout the life. Yeah,
I think in our generation, I think we've been lucky that we got to meet, you know, such
yes,
legends, है ना?
absolutely, absolutely.
सच एंड आपका जो ये आपने गंधर्व महाविद्यालय से जो किया था वो इसके बाद किया या उससे पहले किया होगा?
साथ ही में चल रहा था. So
साथ ही में
I
चल रहा
was getting trained. Yes. So I used to go to school, then go to the music classes. Also the shows. So traveling, ये वो. So it was a very busy childhood for me.
था. सो टेल मी वन थिंग, आप जैसे ये जो स्कूलिंग कर रहे थे जो म्यूजिक का गंधर्व महाविद्यालय में,
Hmm.
एंड एट द सेम टाइम यू लर्निंग प्लेबैक सिंगिंग और कलांजान जी के अंडर, यू नो, लिटिल
Yes.
वंडर्स में सब, तो आपको लगता था कि कॉन्ट्रास्ट है कि ये मैं क्या सीख रही हूँ और ये कुछ अलग चीज है, और देयर वाज अ ब्रिज बिटवीन, व्हाट डिड यू फील?
नहीं, definitely contrast तो था, because it's so different than Indian classical music, especially ख्याल गायकी हो या तराना हो, and cut to आप switch कर रहे हो, रात को perform कर रहे हो stage show में, and you are singing Bollywood songs, so definitely. But then also I feel that उस age में भी उतना तो ये पता था that this is important, this is द बेस. अगर ये पक्का नहीं होगा तो आगे जाके विल नॉट बी एबल टू लर्न न्यू सॉन्ग्स और न्यू थिंग्स. तो वो एक पता था कि ये तो सीखना ही है. सो आई थिंक दैट अंडरस्टैंडिंग रियली हेल्प.
ओके. एंड व्हाट वर द काइंड ऑफ सॉन्ग्स एज अ चाइल्ड, मतलब उनके साथ में किस टाइप के गाने गाते थे आप लोग वहां पे?
सारे ही पुराने गानों से लेके जो भी करंट ट्रेंडिंग गाने थे. आई रिमेम्बर सिंगिंग रंगीलो मारो ढोलना फ्रॉम बाय शुभा मुद्गल जी on
ओह अच्छा.
stage. So such variety of songs. There used to be, Gujarati Garba happening on stage, then Rangilo Maro Dolna happening, then Mera Jeevan Kora Kagaz Kora Hi Reh Gaya happening. So इतनी varieties
ओह
और इतने गाने. And the best part was that आपको सारे गाने याद करके गाने हैं. You cannot keep a stand, look at the lyrics and sing. So I mean तकरीबन उस दौरान उस एज में I remember we used to remember 400 500 songs by heart.
वाओ. वाओ. मेरे से एक गाना नहीं याद होता है. एंड फॉरगेट दैट, मेरे से अपना खुद का गाना नहीं याद होता
Wow.
है. Anyway, but then I mean I was wondering, that means as children you all were singing all the matured songs also, right? That
Yes,
was the
yes,
performance phase in a sense.
yes.
Okay. So then how did Trinity classes happen?
Future,
वो इंटरेस्ट
I
था.
mean, no. So my thing is that I'm a student for life. I like to learn, keep learning new things. It's not that अच्छा अभी ये हो गया अभी खत्म हो गया. So I'm a very what do you say, uh, observe करना अच्छा लगता है, नई नई चीजें सीखना अच्छा लगता है. So I wanted to learn Western vocals, and yeah, I did that by Trinity College.
That's great, great. Yeah, I know that they've got these grade systems. No? So you did the theory or the
Both, both, both.
so you did it
Theory
on
I
some
did.
instrument?
Piano, yeah.
Piano. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. And since you've been a child prodigy, so बचपन से आप गा रहे हो इतना, the other person I really know who's been doing that since the small ages and is Mr. Sonu Nigam, right?
Yes, even
Right from
Sunidhi Chauhan
bachpan.
actually.
Sunidhi also, yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And so इतना travel करने के बाद में, uh, when you went outside, did you get exposed to different kind of music? क्योंकि travel कर रहे थे अलग अलग जगह वैसे. So did you get acquainted with some, कहीं गए तो इस type का music? you got attracted to it? Because मुझे लगता है Indian
Yes.
ragas और वो सब attracts everybody from the world. But did you come across any kind of music which attracted you towards?
Yes, definitely. I think Punjabi music is something which I'm really attracted to. Even Rajasthani. Rajasthani, to where I'm a Gujarati and it's very close. But Punjabi is something, I think being a Gujarati these days, I'm writing Punjabi lyrics and it's just flowing. I haven't learned Punjabi. There is no Punjabi in my house, no communication happening. But when it comes to writing a song, I'm able to write Punjabi song. So I think somewhere जो बचपन में ट्रैवल किया जो ऑब्जर्व किया जो सीखा आई थिंक दैट ऑल लाइक इट हेल्प्स मी राइटिंग पंजाबी सॉन्ग इन टुडेस टाइम
Okay, and ऐसा कोई मतलब फर्स्ट पहले तो सबको किसी को पता नहीं होता कि मैं कौन से लाइन में जाऊंगा या जाऊंगी, सो ऐसे कभी कोई स्टेज था कि यू एक्चुअली वांटेड टू डू दिस बट दिस हैपेंड एंड दिस वर्कड आउट, लेकिन मेरे दिमाग में ये भी था कि मुझे ये भी करना था, ये भी बनना था, ऐसा कुछ था?
So I was very good with painting, drawing, and
Okay.
I wanted to pursue that definitely. But obviously, due to high donations and the financial situation of the family, it was important कि uh, music anything related to art actually चाहे फिर वो singing हो paintings हो anything I was very sure in my head that I would do something I would make money out of something which is related to art because I'm not someone who can sit and do 9 to 5 job and make money out of it. I would never be happy. So I always wanted to do something के काम भी हो पैसा भी मिले and ultimately you feel happy
You do
and
something what you love.
satisfied. Yes, yes, yes.
सो मतलब इवन सिंगिंग से अलावा भी दूसरी चीजें आपका शौक वो आर्ट में ही था बेसिकली?
आर्ट में ही था, yes, yes.
ओके, एंड शुरू से ही मतलब पेरेंट्स का सपोर्ट रहा कि यू वांट टू डू दिस गो अहेड पुशिंग यू इनटू इट, और देयर वाज somebody in the family felt नहीं इसमें फ्यूचर नहीं है, you should do something else, ऐसे एडवाइस मिलती थी घर पे कभी?
So family has always been supportive. Grandparents ho ya, and I've lived in a joint family. Great grandparents, grandparents, my parents. मामा साथ में रह रहे हैं, बुआ साथ में रह रही है. So big family.
Okay.
And for everyone, it was like, how are you managing so many things? It's a they recognize that this is God gift, and this is not just something जिसे हम ऐसे ही इग्नोर किया जाए. they knew कि ये है इसमें कुछ गिफ्ट है and we need to motivate her, we need to encourage her. But yes, definitely family से नहीं but neighbors हो या दूर के relatives हो तो उनसे कुछ ना कुछ comments जरूर आती थी कि अरे गाना बजाना तो करेगी लड़की, किचन में खाना पकाएगी क्या, शादी हो जाएगी फिर it will be difficult for her, she keeps traveling. My mother used to travel with me, so she had to listen to a lot of comments. So हाँ ये सब चीजें होती थी but yeah, my parents were extremely supportive.
Totally supportive.
Yes, yes.
That's very good, yeah. Because a lot of people, because ये भी होता है ना कि लड़की है, जैसे आपने अभी बताया कि females go through it के नहीं फ्यूचर तो वो करना है, तो but keeping all that aside and breaking barriers and actually saying कि no, अगर ये है तो ये
Yes.
करना है.
Correct.
And eventually got married to someone who's also into music.
Yeah. That just happened.
Oh, that just happened. But that's वो तो सोने पे सुहागा हो गया ना. So there's more music in the home now.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. And so आप गाना गा रही थी, तो then how did it come into writing lyrics? How did that start?
Again, writing बचपन से ही actually मैं करती थी.
Okay.
I was in 4th or 5th standard जब स्कूल के जो मैगजीन होते थे उसमें मेरी कविताएं पब्लिश होती थी, तो मैं बचपन से ही लिखती भी थी. But it used to be very personal, like एक वो होता है ना पर्सनल एक डायरी है and sometimes कोई लड़का अच्छा लग गया तो उसके बारे में 4 लाइनें लिख दी, कहीं दिल टूट गया तो 4 लाइनें लिख दी. So it all used to be very personal, but then there was a time in life when I felt that अब पैसे कम पड़ रहे हैं, extra income की जरूरत है. So then I thought, why not give writing a chance and एक बार try करके देखते हैं, अगर additional income is always good.
So
So
first
it
time you
writing
used to write in, so you used to write in Gujarati or Hindi?
Hindi, Gujarati mix, yeah,
Hindi.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So पहली बार जो you realized and you got an opportunity to do lyrics, कौन सा, which was that moment?
So that was with when I met Sachin and Jigar. So it was like, as I said, कि पैसे की जरूरत थी, and मैंने मेरे Facebook पे post किया that I'm looking for opportunities as a lyricist. And I think Jigar, we were on the Facebook by common friends थे हमारे
Okay.
कुछ.
Okay.
He must have seen the post and he called me, and I went to meet them at their studio in Andheri. And they were working on this film called Faltu in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
तो बस उसी दौरान मुलाकात हुई, and he said that हमें कोई चाहिए जो scratch lyrics लिख दे. And that's how that association began, and my professionally writing journey began from film Faltu.
Professional and personal from there only.
नहीं, personal was
नहीं?
नहीं.
अच्छा
Personal was more like an arranged thing कि दोनों गुजराती है, दोनों म्यूजिक में है, तो बस अब एक दूसरे के सामने देखो और शादी कर लो. That was the scene.
हाँ, क्योंकि वो पर्सनल वाला, वो फालतू वाला प्रोजेक्ट तो ही नहीं सकता ना, फालतू नहीं बोल
नहीं, yeah.
सकते. ठीक है, great. And then after getting married and all that, how was it? Like, it was much easier to come up with tunes. You're writing there, he's composing. It became easier, or पहले भी ऐसे ही था, जैसे ही the same? It doesn't make a difference.
Actually पहले जैसा था वैसे ही था. पहले भी एक दूसरे के बाल नोचते थे, अभी भी नोचते हैं.
Ask me
जब
about.
so the Jigar is very difficult to convince actually when it comes to lyrics, because क्या होता है कि every song हिंदी vocabulary वैसे कम है, तो कभी क्या होता है कि थॉट पसंद आ जाता है बट वर्ड्स पसंद नहीं आते. तो इज लाइक कि अच्छा थॉट बहुत अच्छा है पर ये वर्ड्स चेंज कर दो. नाउ इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट कि एक लाइन है, थॉट्स बनता तो वर्ड से ही है. वो हमारी नोक झोंक पहले जैसी चलती थी 10 साल पहले, अभी भी वैसी चलती है. सो नथिंग हैज चेंज्ड. यस.
But then you become a bahu also, you got in-laws also, all that. So those responsibilities came in?
Yes, of course. But I think, if you kind of set your priorities straight, so it becomes easier. क्योंकि and also there is a lot of mutual respect for each other. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि like कि in-laws में भी पता है कि जिस तरीके का काम हमारा लड़का करता है उसी तरीके का काम हमारी लड़की भी करती है. तो it has been a very smooth transition. But at the same time, yes, lot of responsibilities. And as I said, if you set your priorities, properly, then there is no problem at all.
And supposing you're writing a song, okay, which Jigar is composing, and since composers also write a bit, na, just to just get the mood of it and all that. So do you think when a male mind writes a romantic song, and when a female mind, writes it, when you write it, do you think the perspective is more from a feminine mindset? फर्क पड़ता है या it's the same thing?
I don't know. मैंने observe नहीं किया honestly, but as an audience, क्योंकि मैंने अब तक जितने भी गाने लिखे हैं वो हीरो के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से लिखे हैं, एक मेल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से ही लिखे हैं. चाहे वो जीना जीना हो या जी करदा हो, विच इज अ हार्डकोर ब्रेकअप सॉन्ग हो, तो कहीं भी मुझे नहीं लगता है कि आई हैव एवर इमेजिन कि अरे ये तो लड़की वाली बात बोल दी. या वो it's like a situation. It's like who's going to play that character in the film, and you just imagine that and you write.
So, but do you see a difference between a film song, writing for a film song, or Non-film song, because singing, I think singing is the same thing for आप film के लिए गाओ या
Correct.
non-film के लिए गाओ, you singing,
Correct.
है ना? You portraying and doing what the words are saying, what the tune requires, वैसे. But
Correct.
writing में, do you think difference आता film का and इसमें?
हाँ, I would say definitely difference आता है because film में आपको एक structure, एक layout already पता है, as I said, who's going to play which character, what is the situation, कहाँ पर गाना आएगा, उसके पहले क्या हो रहा है, बाद में क्या होना है. So you know you go through the script reading and narration and all that. So you know, and when it comes to independent music, it's like it's completely a different, you can express yourself. यहाँ पे कोई limitation नहीं है कि जैसे मैंने अभी एक गाना लिखा मिस्टर शेखर अफजानी के लिए, which is in ब्रिज भाषा, तो कोई limitation नहीं है. He's like, this is the tune, you do whatever comes to your mind, and ब्रिज भाषा was flowing. The song is called Ram. हाँ, so it's called मोरा तोरे संग लागा रे जिया, कैसा तोरा रंग लागा रे पिया. So
okay.
it's got that mora and tora and this kind of lingo in a layman's language.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. It's called what? Bridge Bhasha.
Bridge Bhasha, yeah. So a lot of मीरा भजन, कृष्ण राधा के जो भजन है वो इस भाषा में, इस लहजे में, लहजा, yeah, correct.
Lehja, correct. Okay. You've been working in this industry from so long, so I think बचपन से काम करने में आपका confidence level as a being a female singer and in this industry, जैसे फिर भी इतने सारे लोग मतलब you felt secured because you knew the industry how it was, और कभी insecurity ऐसे लगी कि यार unknown people, our parents would also be protective कि my daughter is going to this line, और ये line के बारे में अच्छी चीजें भी सुनाई देती हैं, बुरी चीजें भी सुनाई देती हैं. So ever those insecurities come up because I mean, like, I'm sure some stage पे parents also must have also thought
not from parents though, because it's like we have confidence on our daughter, that kind of attitude my parents have always had, and तो parents की side से तो नहीं, but for me नहीं, ऐसी insecurity gender को लेके कभी नहीं रही because I always knew that मैं जिन लोगों से के साथ काम करने वाली हूँ या जिन लोगों के साथ उठने बैठने वाली हूँ, I know my boundaries, and if I set my boundaries, then nobody will be able to cross that. तो वो I think एक बार आप set कर लो, then it becomes easier for you to you should know where to draw the line. आपका काम खत्म हो गया, आप you just go back, pack up and go back. So it's always up to the girl how much she wants to interact with people and some things like that. But insecurity rahi definitely work wise. Initially ऐसा होता था कि producer director आ रहे हैं and they would think अच्छा इन्होंने लिखा है, दूसरा गाना दे क्या इनको, do you think she'll be able to do justice, because this is a hardcore male POV song and she's female. तो वो कहीं ना कहीं दिक्कत initially आई, but after working on several projects, automatically लोगों का mindset change हो जाता है.
No, but that is only because एक गाना था जो मेल पर्सपेक्टिव से था इसलिए उनको दिमाग में आया, या the gender being female, so female see, like compared to how many male writers are there,
yes.
I mean comparison is very low that female writers are. आज तो फिर भी है ना, but पहले से तो वैसे. So
correct
वो एंगल पे था या it was mostly you just faced the कि वो गाने का thought process वो था इसलिए?
I don't know, but generally मुझे जो vibe मिली वो ऐसी थी कि time पे लिख के मिल जाएगा या नहीं. Maybe she's that could also have been because I was extremely new in the industry. शायद वो gender wise ना भी हो. It always happens, कोई नया singer अगर mic पे आता है और एक composer सामने खड़ा है जिन्होंने बहुत सारे फिल्मों में music दिया है. So it's always like whether this guy will be able to deliver or not. So I don't think so. It was gender based. I don't know, but maybe because I was extremely new in the field, new, even I didn't know whether I'll be able to do justice to the melody or not.
But why do you think कि मतलब हमारे female authors कम हैं, composers कम हैं, studio engineers, sound engineering में, music arrangement में, music production में, why females are less? क्योंकि मेरे हिसाब से अब तो मैं बहुत सारे लोगों को मिल रहा हूँ जो लेकिन सब कर रहे हैं.
Yes.
What is your thought कि इतनी देर से इतना टाइम क्यों लगा? Because I think सब कर रहे थे.
नहीं, मुझे कहीं ना कहीं लगता है कि एक्सपोजर की कमी थी. एंड नाउ थैंक्स टू सोशल मीडिया, पीपल आर माइंडसेट भी चेंज हो रहे हैं फैमिलीज के, दैट अर्लियर एज यू सेड कि लड़की को फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में भेजने से लोग थोड़ा सा वो एक डरते थे. बट नाउ हाँ, बिकॉज एक सोशल मीडिया भी है, एक्सपोजर है, थोड़ी सेफ्टी बढ़ गई है. ऑल्सो आई थिंक द न्यू जनरेशन जो पिछले 10 सालों से काम कर रही है, एवरीबडी इज वेरी स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड एंड अच्छा लगा नहीं अच्छा लगा, इट्स ऑल डायरेक्ट ऑन द फेस. तो वो मुझे लगता है कि वो भी काफी चेंज हो चुका है. एंड आई थिंक आई सी लॉट ऑफ फीमेल in each and every field every day. I have friends who are doing amazing sound engineering, they are mixing, mastering, somebody is recordist. So yeah, now the things have changed, I think.
See, that means social media aane se, when it allowed us to release our own music on our own, that's when it has happened, right?
Yes,
इसका
yes.
मतलब कहीं ना कहीं हमारे इंडस्ट्री में पहले से थोड़ा सा एक बोलते ना वो था कि फीमेल्स ज्यादा नहीं थे वो. सो दैट मीन्स इंडस्ट्री में भी एक थॉट प्रोसेस था कि इट्स अ मेल जॉब काइंड ऑफ, राइट? मोर ऑफ अ,
Yes, yeah, because as I said ना,
व्हिच इज
वो
चेंज.
मेंटालिटी तो थी ना फैमिली की कि मे बी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री है, लड़कियों के लिए सेफ नहीं है.
But now, yeah, now with the social media, with sitting at home, you can still do the same thing. That's changed a
Also,
lot.
I feel TV has also played, the reality shows have played a very important role in
Major role.
changing mindsets of the parents. Because वही families जो पहले कतराती थी लड़कियों को भेजने के लिए, डांस हो या गाना हो, now they actually kind of push their kids to go and perform and participate in reality shows. तो टीवी और रियलिटी शोज ने भी आई थिंक माइंडसेट चेंज करने में बहुत बड़ा रोल प्ले किया है.
So in this aspect, now that you're a successful, even a composer, singer, you write lyrics also, so you're a successful artist. So now in this aspect, what would you want कि म्यूजिक इंडस्ट्री में ये चीजें चेंज होनी चाहिए इस एस्पेक्ट को लेके, ऑन द फीमेल्स साइड के उनको एनकरेज करना चाहिए? व्हाट वुड योर थिंक बी कि कुछ चेंज करने की जरूरत है? व्हाट डू यू फील, क्या करना चाहिए?
फीमेल्स तो देखिए, एज आई सेड दैट दे हैव जस्ट काइंड ऑफ स्टार्टेड स्टेपिंग आउट एंड joining this industry. Now there is no stopping. I feel next 10 years we are
Yes.
going to have, like, we are going to just सारे मेल के जॉब जाने वाले हैं. But now there's going to be no stopping. But one thing I definitely feel that the number games should definitely change. Also new talent. We need to hear new voices, new lyricist, उनके thoughts क्या है, आज की नई generation क्या सोचती है, वो सारे thoughts आगे आने चाहिए. Everybody should get more opportunities, that I feel.
I was listening to your songs. I loved your voice, and I feel you got such a good balance between the rawness, that the folky this thing, and a polished voice. This you got a very good balance between that. And I was listening to your songs, the Kale Kale, Kalle
Kalle
Kalle,
Kalle.
sorry, Kalle Kalle.
Yeah.
Then I wrote the names because I didn't want to forget. I love the song that Made in China wala Valam.
Valam, yes.
Valam, okay. What does it mean?
Valam means beloved, huh?
Beloved, okay. वो तो मतलब
Yes,
जो
yes.
बालम होता है वालम वैसे ही है.
Valam, yes. In Gujarati, we call it
हाँ,
Bhalam. It's actually
वालम.
half ver and her, Bhalam.
And of course, the most famous song that Saibo,
Saibo.
है ना? Saibo.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, I loved the song since then, and I saw another version of y'all did at, I think was for another live with the live
Hmm.
gig and all that, na?
Yes,
आप लोगों ने
yes,
किया था,
yes,
kind of
yes.
it was beautiful, and I think y'all are
Thank
doing a
you.
great job. Great
Thank
job.
you
In
so
fact, I
much.
heard there's another Valam Avore, the Gujarati one, है ना?
Yes, yes.
And also I
Gujarati
love.
song. Yeah.
Yeah, that's also you written the lyrics also, na? That one.
No, I have sung. That's written by
That's written by you
Niren Bhatt.
sung that.
Niren Bhatt. Yes.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I was going through all your Gujarati songs also, and I'm going to
Thank
keep
you.
messaging you once I hear your songs more. I
Definitely.
look forward to listening to your more songs there. And within
Thank
this
you.
whole situation of this pandemic and all that, uh, how did you spend your time? Were you into music? Totally into doing that, making use of the time, or you used it to take a break? How did you use your time?
Yes, we made definitely Jigar was at home. He was not traveling. And so we would just take our guitar or ukulele and spend evenings just jamming. And we came up with some lovely melodies and lyrics. And I
Great.
think soon we are just releasing as our
So great.
indie
So
song.
a huge bank is ready for you all. Huh?
It is ready. Yes.
So
I don't know
that's
how
like
to
you've
know
made the
that, but yeah, but at least the
no, no, but
process was on. Yeah,
but at least use the whole. ऐसा टाइम मिलता नहीं है हम लोगों को एक बार काम में लग
exactly.
जाओ तो जो
Correct,
मिला है
correct.
इनिशियली तो आदमी फ्री होने के चक्कर में हो जाता बट देन
Yes,
I mean nobody knew what to do now so
I know.
used it to the best time. Okay, your advice and views, especially for women who are wanting to make a career in music in this industry, आप उनको क्या बोलना चाहोगे? Because like you did it right from childhood, right? So you got acquainted to the environment, nature, kind of people around you, and you had such a good support from parents. है ना? Some people might
Yes,
have a situation of entering the line probably after college. College की पढ़ाई
yeah,
खत्म करनी और and they
yeah.
might not have that kind of a support from parents, or they would
Hmm.
have a support. But it makes a difference कि आदमी later stage में line में आए, so you totally into new people, है ना?
Correct.
वैसे.
Yeah.
What would your advice be to people to work in this music industry and to become an artist, successful artist like you?
I would just say that be be so good at your craft, whatever you do, whether it's playing an instrument or doing sound engineering or singing or writing lyrics. Be so good and so confident about your art that कोई सामने वाले बंदे को आपको बस काम देना ही पड़े. Like they shouldn't think twice whether you'll be able to deliver or not. This is what I have learned. Okay, give your best shot when you get the opportunity, because यहाँ पर opportunities मिलती बहुत है लोगों को, but nobody is able to sustain. I feel that just एक गाना मिल गया या एक कोई opportunity मिल गई, उसके बाद just don't drop your weapons. You have to continuously just keep proving yourself, keep improving your art, and keep learning new things. That's how you will sustain in the industry for at least 10-15 years, I feel.
No, great. And I loved the one thing about you was that आपने जो गंधर्व महाविद्यालय में जो म्यूजिक सीख रहे थे, प्लस आपने कलांजी आनंद जी के वहां पे सीखा, but you didn't stop. You did the Trinity,
Yeah.
something different from that. So it's a never-ending story. You have to keep going ahead. So I love that about
Yes.
you. Okay, Priya, one more question I wanted to ask you is, since we are doing this, this is the IPRS initiative, Indian Performing Rights Society. When did you get to know about कि IPRS कोई चीज होती है? When did you get to know?
So I don't know if you're aware of it, but I have worked with IPRS for 7 years as a distribution officer. I've done many
Super.
things. I don't know.
Wow. So, but that's learning. That's learning, and actually, it's part of this only.
Yes.
आज वही चीज सब काम आने वाली है.
Yes, yes, definitely. So I
Yeah.
have been privileged that, I got to work with IPRS, and yeah, it was so much fun working together in the office, doing that 9 to 5 job.
Yeah, and learning about how royalties was so since you work, so you know how things happen, you know?
And it is important now. I mean, as an artist,
Yes.
your ultimate goal is to create that art piece which is going to generate money, not for you but for your kids also. So I
Kids
think
also.
it's
Yes, yes,
important
yes.
to have knowledge about your rights and your royalties, how to collect, whom to approach.
Correct.
All these
Correct.
things are important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a bit of this thing. Participation has to come from the artist taking interest in these things, or the office doing it, but has to be done. You know?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Super. Okay. Now tell me one thing. Which song are you going to hum for us?
मानिए साहेब जी, जाने है सब जी, फिर भी बनाए बहाने। ओ नैना नवाबी जी, देखे हैं सब जी, फिर भी ना समझे इशारे। धीरे धीरे नैनों को, धीरे धीरे जिया को, धीरे धीरे भायो रे साहेबो। धीरे धीरे बेगाना, धीरे धीरे अपना सा, धीरे धीरे लागे रे साहेबो, साहेबो। Thank you.
Wow. Super. Sai, a beautiful voice, and you're blessed. Seriously.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you for being with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's so much more to talk. We'll come back and connect with you once again. Yeah.
Definitely.
All
Definitely. Bye
right.
bye.
See
Take care.
you.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.